Hello, guys. Good morning. How are you? How was the weekend? Did you rest? Did you have fun? E aí, pessoal, como foi o final de semana? Vocês descansaram? Vocês se divertiram? Let's get started here. In today's class, guys, we are going to talk about the verb there be. Okay, so it's a review because you saw this subject last year in 2020. Okay, so we're just going to review. I'm going to start by showing you this. Please get your notebooks and write down the informations, okay? The information, okay, guys? Because tomorrow we are going to do some exercises. Gente, eu preciso que vocês copiem, tá? Então peguem lá o seu caderno, seu notebook, a sua pen, seu pencil, porque amanhã nós só vamos fazer exercícios, ok? So the verb there be is used to express existência. Okay, so we Brazilian use this verb like tem. Okay, so tem uma farmácia, tem um supermercado, tem. O correto seria você falar right? Mas aqui esse é o verbo there be que a gente vai estudar hoje. So there be. E aí nós vamos ter, pessoal, two forms. There is and there are. So as you can see, there is you use for singular. And there be you use for plural, right? So there is and there are. E, pessoal, é importante aqui que você não confunda, tá? O verbo there be, que você precisa falar there is, there are, com o verbo to be, que você usa is, or, ok? Não é a mesma coisa. O verbo to be, is, am, or, é o verbo ser ou estar. O verbo there be é o verbo existir, ok? Então não é a mesma coisa, right? So there is a cat in my house. There is a supermarket next to my house. There is a boy outside. There are two boys outside. There is two cars parked in front of my house. Então, há dois carros estacionados na frente da minha casa. Ok? So, there is you use for singular. And there are you use for plural. There is a boy. There is one boy. There are two boys, three boys, four boys. Okay, so remember this. There is singular and there are you use for plural. Come on, guys, let's go. I'm going to, come on, wait a minute to give me some time. Okay, because, right. Come on, guys. Here I brought a chart for you because I want you to see the difference between the affirmative form and the negative form, right? Because you are going to see this a lot. Affirmative, negative, affirmative, negative. So The difference here is just the use of not. Okay, so there is affirmative. There is not negative. There are affirmative. There are not negative. Okay, so come on. Pay attention here. There is a supermarket in Bragança. Guys, as you can see, the word supermarket is in the singular, okay? Is a singular word. Supermarket. Supermarket. There is not a supermarket in Bragança. There are 10 boys in my class. 10 boys. Note the word boys, okay? Boys, plural. It's a plural word. So there are 10 boys in my class. There are not 10 boys in my class. There is a drugstore next to EST. Teacher, what is a drugstore? Guys, a drugstore, I'm going to give you an example. Extra Pharma is a drugstore, okay? EST is a school. Extra Pharma is a drugstore, okay? So, Extra Pharma is a drugstore. Pague Menos is a drugstore. Let me see. Drogas Zil is a drugstore, okay? So there are a lot of drugstore in Bragança. So there is a drugstore next to EST. There is a drugstore, affirmative. There isn't a drugstore next to EST. Guys, you have to pay attention here because isn't is the abbreviation of is not, okay? There is not, there isn't, okay? There is not a boy in my class. There isn't a boy in my class. There are 2 drugstores next to EST. There are 2 drugstores next to EST. There aren't 2 drugstores next to EST. Guys, and again, okay, you have this. There are not, there aren't. There are not, there aren't. Come on, repeat. There are not, there aren't, there aren't. Okay? Gente, it's very important. Don't forget to use there. There. Porque algumas vezes você está tão acostumado a trabalhar com o verbo to be que você esquece que quando você vai usar o there be, você tem que usar o there, ok? Come on, let's go on. Okay, guys, and here we have the interrogative form, okay? So, the interrogative form, guys, it's the question, okay? So, you are going to ask a question. For example, hey, is there a shopping mall in Bragança? No, right, guys? There is not a shopping mall in Bragança. Too bad. Que pena, right? Que pena. But what can we do? So there is a cat on the sofa. Pay attention, guys, because the first one is an affirmative sentence. Okay? There is a cat on the sofa. Is there a cat on the sofa? The second one is an interrogative question, an interrogative form, interrogative sentence. Okay, so there is there, is there. Okay, guys, so let's imagine you are coming home and you see a cat in the house, but you don't have cats. So you say, você vê um gato, mas você não tem gato na sua casa. E is there a cat in the house? Is there a cat in my house? Há um gato na minha casa, tá? So, there is there, is there. Gente, presta atenção. Quando você vai transformar uma frase negativa, uma frase afirmativa para a forma interrogativa, a maioria das vezes a única coisa que vai mudar é o verbo que você vai tirar lá do meio e vai trazer para o começo. Então você tem there is, você pega o is, coloca no comecinho da frase. E se é uma pergunta, você fecha com um ponto de interrogação, a question mark. Ok? So, there is there, is there. Não é difícil. It's not difficult. Just pay attention. So, there are 7 girls in my class. Are there 7 girls in my class? Are there 7 girls in my class? Okay, so you have this. There is there, is there. There are there, there. Okay? All right? I hope so. Guys, to finish this class, I brought this picture to you and I want you to write short sentences about the picture. And you have to use the verb there be. Tá? Você vai escrever pequenas frases com o verbo there be sobre essa imagem, ok, pessoal? So, lembrando que quando você tem o verbo there be, você precisa lembrar que você não vai usar there be. What are you going to use? Yes, you are going to use there is and there are. A tua frase vai começar com there is ou there are. Vai depender se você vai escrever uma frase no singular ou se você vai escrever uma frase no plural, tá? Você pode voltar no comecinho do vídeo. Se você tiver feito suas anotações, você pode dar uma olhada nas suas anotações. Ok? So, let's look at the picture. What can you see, guys, in the picture? So, you can see a restaurant, a bank, a theater, and a zoo, right? So, there is a giraffe in the zoo, a lion, and I think that's a bird, okay? At the restaurant, you can see 2 people eating, right? So you can use the picture, you can use this information to describe the picture. You can follow my example, ok, guys? Eu escrevi para vocês um exemplo. Então, nós temos 2 crianças, 2 kids, e elas estão andando de bicicleta, né? I don't know how to say this kind of bike in English. but they are riding a bike. So I wrote this. There are two kids on the street. Há duas crianças na rua, tá? So there are two kids on the street. There are two kids on the street. Okay? So, come on. I hope you do it. Não é difícil. Se você precisar de ajuda, you can send me a message. Você pode me enviar mensagem, ok? But try to do this. Pessoal, eu quero que vocês façam pelo menos 3 frases pequenas, tá? 1, 2, 3. 3 frases curtinhas, tá bom? Para eu ver como que vocês estão. Pessoal, outra coisinha. Na terça-feira, na nossa aula presencial e transmitida através do Meet, tá bom? Nós vamos fazer exercícios sobre esse tópico, então eu espero que vocês façam as devidas anotações. Se precisarem voltar, rever o vídeo, please do it. It's possible. Guys, beijos no coração and bye bye. See you tomorrow.